The mountains of Ras Al Khaimah, part of the Hajar Range, are incredibly old. They first began forming over 70 million years ago, when this region was under an ancient ocean. Tectonic plates collided, pushing the ocean floor upward. What was once underwater lava and seabed rock was forced towards the surface, eventually rising to become the rugged mountains we see today. These mountains are made of ophiolite rock, pieces of ocean crust lifted onto land through powerful geological movement. Over millions of years, wind, rain, and erosion carved sharp ridges, deep valleys, and high peaks like Jebel Jais, the tallest mountain in the UAE, at about 1,934 meters. So when we look at Ras Al Khaimah's mountains today, we're seeing the result of millions of years of pressure, uplift, and erosion. A landscape that tells a story older than human history itself. But mountains are not only monuments to time, they are living, breathing worlds. Up in the high, sun-burnt slopes, life has learned to survive against all odds. On the rugged ridges, mountain goats navigate sheer cliffs with effortless grace, while the shy Arabian tahr grazes in hidden valleys at dawn, vanishing into shadows when disturbed. Falcons circle the thermals overhead, scanning for movement far below, and even the smallest creatures such as lizards, insects, and desert rodents that carve out a life in narrow crevices where water and shade are scarce. In these mountains, every living thing tells a story of resilience, adaptation, and the quiet persistence of life in Ras Al Khaimah's extraordinary landscapes. The desert stretches endlessly, a sea of golden dunes shaped by wind and sun. Life here is quiet, but determined hardy shrubs cling to the sand. Desert foxes prowl at dusk, and small rodents and snakes find shelter beneath the grains. Even the dunes themselves move, creating shade, shelter, and pathways for the creatures that call this harsh, sun-baked world home. From the shifting dunes, shaped by wind and time, we move into the traditions of the people who have lived alongside this landscape for generations. Here, mountain life is woven into heritage, from stone homes on high ridges to ancient herding paths, once linking remote communities across valleys. Traditional crafts, farming, and local gatherings all reflect a deep connection to the land in every story and every custom. The spirit of these mountains and their people lives on. Here, the desert is never still. Winds carve each dune grain by grain, shaping a landscape that shifts with every passing day. Yet, in the deep cuts of ancient wadis, life holds on. Sheltered pools, hidden roots, and creatures built for survival. This is a land sculpted by time, where every curve of sand tells a story. Across the mountains and through the dunes, life endures in ways both grand and subtle. Peaks carved by ancient seas hold creatures that move with silent grace, while the desert stretches endlessly, sheltering the hardy and the hidden. And everywhere, the people of this land have lived alongside it for generations, shaping their traditions around the rhythms of mountain, sand, and sky.